You know, the probabilities of us having the life that we have are something like 1 in a trillion. Think about it. I mean, if this was a world of probabilities, the probability of you being at your house or looking at your phone at this moment, watching this video, is so slim that it should have never happened. Yet, it does. And the probability of you being the way you are is even bigger than 1 in a trillion. The odds are always against us. Yet, everything seems to happen for a reason. You know, if this was a world of probability, then we probably wouldn't exist. Because the odds are so far against us that, scientifically speaking, it will be impossible for us to be here right now. And you watching this video. And me talking to a camera. So if this is not a world of probability, then there must be something else, right? That's the only logical explanation to this. If this is not a world of probability, then there's something moving pieces around, making everything happen. And you know, I believe that's the biggest argument towards the existence of God and the fact that He does exist. That's the biggest argument that I've found. Like, if He doesn't exist, then we wouldn't be talking about it. Because the probability of us talking about it is so slim that it shouldn't really even happen. And you always hear, if you're a Catholic or Christian, you always hear of that person that says, oh no, yeah, God spoke to me. What? God, what? And then you start wondering, well, how do I listen? How do I hear Him? How do I find Him? Where is He? And it's curious because one of my friends, I was actually having a conversation about this, and he was asking me, dude, you're a youth minister, right? And you said, you know, you speak so much about God, yet how do you know He's there? And that got me thinking, and it got me thinking to one of the things that we do on summer. We do a summer camp, a Catholic summer camp, which is beautiful. And that's where I see God. In my personal experience, I see God in the little things. I hear God in the silence, like I said in my last video. I see God in the little things, and the little things are not some obvious things. No, it's the way that a sprinkler is broken and the light hits it and it makes a rainbow during a certain time of the day, in which casually, you know, coincidentally, I'm passing by. The probabilities of that is so slim that it might not even happen even if you tried it. Yet it has happened to me. And I also see Him on the youth ministry. I see Him on when one of the members actually does something altruistic, as in they do something that is not for themselves but for others, and they don't do it to feel fulfilled, but rather because the other person needs that help. You know, and in the Bible you see many stories of, oh, God spoke to Moses, or God spoke to the prophets and whatnot. And you know, when you read the Bible, you got to remember that the Bible was written for a completely different type of a group of people. Those people were more poetic, were more, yeah, that's the word that I was looking for, poetic. And because they were more poetic and their language was different, the way that they wrote the Bible was meant for them to understand. It wasn't meant for us to understand. That's why when people say, no, you got to take the Bible literally, you know, I won't disagree to it, but you have to understand in the context that was written if you want to take it literally. That's why I'm not a big fan of taking it literally, because I don't know those people. I don't know their culture. I mean, I know who they were, but I don't know how they lived. I don't know how they spoke. And that's the most important part. You gotta know how they speak, because language says so much about a culture. But anyway, in the Bible it says so much about God speaking to someone, yet we don't see that anymore, right? We don't see the angels, the clouds opening and the angels going down, and I wonder why. Is it maybe because what they wrote on the Bible, what these people that saw God, heard God, wrote on the Bible, was it an interpretation of what they saw or what they heard? And the only way to put it into words and to demonstrate the enormous impact that it had on them was to write it that way. Because I can write in 1,001 ways how a broken sprinkler makes a rainbow, and I can tell you, no, those are the gates of heaven, and angels were singing, when I realized, well, maybe angels weren't singing. Maybe I had some music, but the moment of my realization was so huge that I forgot about that, and I forgot about the music, and I forgot about everything. You see what I mean? Listening to God, there's no trick to it, except look into the details of your everyday life. Look into your life and tell yourself, ask yourself, what is the probability of me being here right now? Me being in this country, in this place, in this situation, in this house, with this big, small, whatever house, in my car, or maybe in my friend's car. What is the possibility of me finding this friend that I have? What is the probability of me having this family? You start noticing that it's very slim, and you start to figure out that if it was only by probability, we wouldn't be here. I'm convinced about that. That the only reason that we are here is because God gave us the choice of being here. And He put the pieces together for us to be here. And He gave us a chance to live where we are right now.